I found out that my season 5 works, which is gives me you know, confidence that I won't corrupt my other one. Did you hear that KSI, I'm not joking, he responded to the video, literally all he does is just chuckle. He doesn't even address any of the controversies. He just chuckles and then calls the entirety of Dan TDM fans racist. Like, bruh, KSI, they're not racist. Maybe there's a few, okay? There's obviously an exception. But for most part, they're not racist, dude. You're just sad and trying to red herring your way out with the fact that you literally are collaborating with scumbags. You got Logan over here who pushed CryptoZoo, which basically, I've heard multiple accounts of people losing up to $50,000. Not getting it back, not one single cent. And then, you got Mr. Beast, who is known to hire some pretty, questionable, issues, or questionable people. Like, a lot of questionable people. And, well, you got the other guy who is doing some really bad stuff. You know, the guy with the beard, who did not good stuff that I can't really talk about here on the channel. Son of a bitch, we actually did it. 1 full tank of Astronium. And it's a big boy. Oh my god, my YouTube feed is so shit. Well, that's, yeah, that's a lot of Astronium. Just gotta sit back and Just look at my work. Wow, and then I got more. I don't know how to explain it. I just have more. Subnautica 2.0.
Hello, my friend.
Screw this. We're going for last bacon.
Video. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't planning on making a video this week. Honestly, just wanted to take some time off for the impending holidays. But then, the Subnautica team just couldn't sit still, and they had to deliver their Christmas gifts early this year.
I've heard about this.
With that, I'm incredibly happy to announce that the Subnautica 2.0, or as they're calling it, Living Large update is
they added below zero stuff.
PlayStation, Xbox, and even the Switch. And well, in this video, we'll go over exactly
The Switch has Nautica sub. Yeah, honestly, I don't like Subnautica. Nautica sub is so much better than Subnautica. Honestly, banger. I'm joking.
So try to keep this very quick because you're better off experiencing most of this yourself. So let's just jump into it. Starting us off.
I heard that I could find, you know,
and what is effectively a massive quality of life update for quite some time now. This would come with bringing both Subnauticas into a unified version of Unity and addressing a ton of tech debt on both of these games. We received the Subnautica Below Zero 2.0 update not too long ago, and so everyone's question was, when is this coming to the base game? Well, the time is now, and all the updates that were previously only available in the experimental branch are now in the official one as well, meaning to get this update, you literally don't have to do anything else besides making sure your Subnautica is up to date. Now, the biggest changes this update brings are, of course, some construction elements from Below Zero being added, such as the large room,
yes,
multi-purpose room, and lighthouse stairs. Additionally, a ton of quality of life improvements has been added. Like, seriously, look at these patch notes. Some of the most notable ones, for me, include UI scalability options, unstuck button, PDA pause option,
you see that?
pinning recipes, fixing the air bladder.
I'm wrong, there is loot. It's up there.
The myriad of bugs was fixed, with the most notable ones being joint movement, land, subtitle sync, fixes for
I didn't even notice that.
Various places, and fixes for photo sensitivity. So those were for all platforms, and then there are some which were unique to each platform specifically, such as the option to limit FPS on PC, thank God for this one, cloud save support, multiple languages added for PlayStation and Xbox, as well as fixes to switching between the Pro Controller and the Joy-Cons for the Switch. Now, what many of you on PC might be wondering is, what will this do to my mods? Will all of this break? The answer is, well, it depends, and yes, some might. Luckily, just as with Below Zero, the devs provided a legacy branch of Steam you can switch back to if you want to keep using your pimped out ultra-modded setup. But that, my friends, is about it. There is one last thing I want to mention from the update. Quote, "We really hope that all of these changes make your Subnautica experience even better than ever. And as some eagle-eyed fans might have spotted, we might have some more exciting news for you in the next year." So, I'm pretty sure this is poking at the community that's been speculating about Subnautica 3 for quite a while now, and it seems that we'll be hearing about it sometime next year. To close off, I just want to say that absolutely massive props to these developers. I mean, according to their list, they fixed over 800 different issues.
Damn! They are cooking!
Massive dedication from a studio, especially for a game that is on live service. Like, there are no microtransactions or stuff that people would keep on purchasing, so it's amazing to see this level of dedication, and I absolutely, personally, cannot wait to see what they will bring with the next one. And honestly, I don't think we're going to be getting any others until we hear about Subnautica 3 or whatever's next. And I also want to say that while many of you might say that, well, maybe this update isn't as interesting as you would have
Hell,
creatures, no new leviathans. No
hell yeah, I dig the new builds.
I really think it's great that they're going back at all and choosing to fix all of these bugs which have been haunting these games for years, because there are still new players coming in, and it is the best.
It will be a little bit sad to see that like there's not a whole lot of bugs, because I will say one reason Subnautica's funny is because of the bugs. I remember once I was using my Cyclops and it was sailing through the Lost River, and this tree just like loaded in, and it spawned right on my goddamn sub, and it flipped it upside down. Glacio, DeSolo, Calidor, Pisania, Atrox. That's not my life. Look, man, here's the thing. I want to keep digging my tunnels, but I want to get the Astronium out first. And to do that, I need a place to put it. To solo. Is there any oddities on the surface? Like, are there any of those builds? There's the, thing. I don't know what it is. Huh. Gravity globe. A whole ass shelter. Lit. Just lit. What? I'm gonna search up the farm. Okay, so... Huh? Oh, hello. I'll take you. Yeah, I need to go back to that guy's video. No way. No way. No way. No freaking way. No way. Oh my gosh. No way. It just sit... No way. I actually didn't know you could find these. On the solo? Oh my god. It's just sitting here. Oh my gosh. If I could... I mean, I already have a ton of these, but dude, actually, it's actually not a good idea to take it away. It's actually good to leave it here. Damn, it's just sitting there intact. Good find.
Hello, all of you being gloriously wonderful. For the other two missions become a platform. Before you head to Atrox, however, go to wherever you left Usagi, or use the mission log to reclaim her, and then feed her a mutant hispide seed. Keep a couple of extra mutant hispide seeds on hand.
Usagi, but that's one of the animals. I might have to do that. If I have to do that, so be it. Imagine someone went. I doubt it, but imagine someone went into my base. I've not been here in a long time. It's gonna be barely touched. This is what my starting point looks like. It's really hard to get away. Without that oxygenator, it wouldn't be easy to get off this planet. Make it harder for anybody trying to survive. How would you survive here? And there's probably a way to get out. I mean, you could probably get... Oh, I remember this mine. I was gonna start making an underground base. And then I'm like, huh. Core base would be way cooler than an underground base. I mean, yeah, it's an underground base. That's probably when I stopped and said, underground base would be cool.
Use the mission log to reclaim her, and then feed her a mutant hispine seed. Keep a couple of extra mutant hispine seeds on hand so you can keep her fed. When fed and on the same planet as you, Usagi will add nav points to your compass indicating points of interest. These are usually blue, but for the installed platforms and the other large structure we'll see in a moment, they're bright green, with the nav point for the data circuit itself being a bright aqua color.
Okay, so basically feed pet, pet bring you to item, item good. Huh? But I've done a little bit of the pets. Like, I did a quest to get the... Take those home and shred them. Alright guys, give me a second. Wait, do I need to I think I need to summon this. It was literally on Novus.
With that in mind, let's go to Atrium.
How the hell did I screenshot? I didn't even tap. I don't know, whatever, I've heard if you put these little guys inside of gravity globes, they can do something. They'll move with you. I think the little chip I got earlier was probably for the, what would you want to call it? It's for the rover seat. I forgot, I brought that with me. Oh no, that's not what maybe it was actually right there. Ah! Jesus Christ! Ringing. Ugh, tinnitus. Shit. Shit. What if we deployed it down to core? That'd be cool. I just know that once you place this thing, you can't really get rid of it. Cannot activate underground. Okay, wait, hold on. Cannot activate in this planet. Alright, cool. I did not. Cannot activate underground. Now, if you go into the wild, there's these like things, like these little shells, and you've seen them, most likely. I think we have to have a few of those. Wait, I think the samples I'm looking for are actually underground. Some of them like will be underground and not above the ground. That takes lithium. You know, it'd be a life hack if you didn't have jets and you wanted to go down a hole. Like, basically, you want to fall down and you don't want to take fall damage. Take a rover seat and then jump into it. Launch it over, quickly jump into it, and then fall down. Dude, I'm surprised to a degree that I actually got this done. So much scrap that needs to be picked up. Oh, I think I'm at the wrong one.
Once you arrive on Aatrox, you will want to head to Gateway Chamber number 3 on the equator. Of course, what I just said may not be helpful if you're newer to the game, so let's talk about it. First, I've seen a lot of people asking how to find the equator.
See, look, actually a good way to find the equator is look for the planets that go above, or go to the gateway chamber. Also, a good way, see that? Find one of those little curious items, light it up, and you see how that strip goes right down? And that little Milky Way, yeah, that Milky Way. Right there, it'll go.
Band of stars in the sky. When you are directly underneath that band of stars, and it stretches to the horizon in a straight line, you are on the equator. You can then head either directly east or west, and you will remain on the equator. There are 4 gateway chambers on the equator, so how do you know which one is number 3? Well, that won't be easy unless you have activated every gateway chamber on Aatrox. But you don't really need to do that. But for those of you who have already activated them all, each gateway chamber is numbered when you are looking at the odds tone. If you have them all activated, simply teleport to gateway chamber 3, open your compass, and walk a few
I don't have to use jets, it's got not been a life hack.
By the way, that's what these huge platforms are called. Installed platforms. It's right there in the mission log. Don't worry, I kind of overlooked it as well until one of the system area devs pointed it out to me. Anyway,
What?
this
Oh, whoops.
installed platform is unique for not only being in a fixed location across every save I went through, but it is also the only location that contains two data circuits. One is a Model A variant and one is a Model B variant. Pick them both up. One of them will trigger an update for the mission we unlocked a couple of minutes ago, and the other one, the data circuit Model B505, will trigger yet another new schematic mission. This one is for unlocking the Large Rover C-B schematic. This new mission is going to take you to the valleys of Galador, flats of Novus, plains of Silva, and the valleys of Visanya. This time, the data circuits are going to be located on massive structures called parkade pads. If you aren't really familiar with all of the different region names in Astroneer, then I have a couple of tips for you. First, every time you move from one region to another in Astroneer, the name of the region you just entered appears at the top of your screen. If you forget where you are, you can open your compass and the region name will reappear briefly. Second, if you need help identifying the different regions, then check out two of my recent Astroneer Academy videos. I did a full tour of every single region of every planet and moon, highlighting their characteristics and showing you several shots from each and every one. With both schematic missions now active, let's get to the rest of these data circuits. We'll start with Desolo because it is probably one of the easier installed platforms to find. If you have been to Desolo in your save before, when you reach orbit, don't land yet. Instead, slow down your orbit and look around. Since Desolo is small and the installed platform is fairly large, there is a strong chance you will be able to spot it from orbit. If you do, select the nearest landing zone, paying attention to the installed platform's location as you land. Then open your compass and head in the direction you last saw that installed platform. But what if you haven't previously visited Desolo in your save and you don't see the installed platform from orbit? First, pick any landing zone and land your shuttle and get out. Wait a few seconds, then get back in and take off into orbit again. You should now be able to see larger debris and other items on the surface of Desolo, including the installed platform. If you still don't see it from orbit, then land again and use Usagi to help you locate it. When you do find it, it'll have data circuit model A205 and an ammonium nugget. For all of the data circuit locations, there are some general best practices that I found helpful as I searched across half a dozen saves. First and foremost, be sure to keep Usagi fed and bring along extra hispine seeds. When you feed one to Usagi, place another one on top of her terrarium so she can eat it later. While you can use any seed, her favorite is the mutant hispine seed and will keep her buff active longer. Be sure she stays fed. When the buff runs out, you will hear her kind of whine, and you should even see an indicator appear briefly letting you know it's time to feed her again. I made the mistake of not paying close attention.
It must be Oxford saying, check this surrounding. A functioning oxygenator? Huh? There's a functioning oxygenator? Oh, there it is. Wait, it needs power. Yes. If you guys play in Astroneer, you have a keen eye, you know exactly what I'm looking at.
These cues, and I wound up wasting a lot of time. Don't become too fixated on the compass, however. Keep an eye on it for the nav points for sure, but also keep an eye on your surroundings. The installed platforms and parking pads are both
I forgot about
fairly
that song. I
large,
love it.
and there were several instances where I just saw them in the distance long before they were indicated on the compass. Second, while you can use a rover to drive across the planets while searching, I found the VTOL.
Use a VTOL, but be very freaking careful if you're using it on Atra.
I just need to keep it fueled, but I think it's worth it. There is one big caveat here, though. Don't fly too high. Usagi has a limited range, and if you are too high above the ground, you can't fly right over these locations without a nav point appearing. I found that flying at the height where the VTOL's higher speed could kick in was usually fine, though it was one location that we'll talk about soon. Third, have a strategy. Don't just randomly wander around. Personally, I made my way to the equator of every planet, then flew my VTOL directly east. Roughly 80% of the time, I was able to find each location. Some are not going to be near the equator, though. When that happened, I then flew in a straight line to the North Pole, all the way around to the South Pole, and back around to the equator again. In all but 2 instances, I was able to find each location following these patterns. You can use any strategy you want, but make sure you stick to it. This will save you a lot of time as you'll avoid wandering around aimlessly, while also not circling back to areas you have already explored. Fourth, all 4 parkade pads should be visible from orbit. These things are massive. If you aren't seeing them from orbit, then do what I suggested a moment ago for Desolo. Land, get out of your shuttle and wait a few seconds. Then get back into the shuttle and launch back into orbit. Landing helps your game to load in big objects that can be seen from orbit. Granted, I haven't tested this on consoles or on a lower-end PC, but it should still work. Once you see the parkade pad from orbit, select the nearest landing zone and keep
Where are my extenders?
as you are landing, so you can head right for it when you're out of the shuttle. Fifth, if you do not have a VTOL, then a rover with a drill and paver can help. Granted, this will take longer, but the drill and paver should help a lot since some of these locations are in pretty rough terrain. You can also use jetpacks to fly around, but if you do, I'd suggest taking a lot of hydrazine, and also considering using Princess and Stilgar to protect you from fall damage and hazardous plants, and to keep your oxygen tank full. Sixth, Jesus, this is getting long. Don't be afraid to use creative mode. Wait, stop. Do not just turn on creative mode. You'll permanently disable all missions and limit it to events. Instead, exit to the main menu, then
What the hell? Glassopod apedym is an invasive species that was first discovered in 0256 NCE. While their origin planet is unknown, glassopod eggs hitch rides on nursery comets until a time where they crash into or encounter more solid ground. For hatchling, young glassopods quickly adapt to planetary environmental conditions and exposed to a variety of features when fully grown to help them survive nearly in any circumstances. The evolutionary glassopod physically is known to hijack a neurological response in their prefrontal cortex of other beings, ensuring the care and survival of the species in response to the interaction and food given to them. Glassopods provide their protectors with temporary positive effects and influences. this will be my final entry. The Triton is under attack. I'm the only one left. I'm still in the nursery, but it won't be long before they find me. Now called me earlier, or whatever that thing is, pretending that to be now did. There's no way off the ship. There is no way off the ship for me. But I've set the command to jettison the nursery. All that's left is to push the button. If you're reading this, please take care of the little ones. I cannot save the Triton, but maybe I can save them. Okay. Okay. Where do we even get started? Oh. No. Gnaw thy glass upon. Retrieval of scan discarded shells. Okay. That is easy. Just find 5 of them. That's it. There's probably another one over here. Yep, there's one right there. New mission. Use of a terrarium. I got an empty terrarium. My dumbass keeps forgetting. Ooh. Empty terrarium. Needs to be filled with specific items before it is ready. Provide terrarium with soil. Provide with zinc. Provide with bounce vine seed. Zinc. Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm dumb. Okay. Now you want zinc. Sphalerite or zinc, or doesn't matter. You want zinc. Okay, no problem. There we go. Okay. Small trumpet. Oh man. You know me, because I'm the dumbass that likes to go. Just being an annoying little shithead. Wait, what? I didn't even mean to do that. I was just... What? Oh! Well, hello, little man. Yay, come here, buddy. Oh, it likes it. Oh, what? What, you don't like that? What? What can I do to make you happy? No? Oh, he likes this. Wait, what? Where'd he go? What? Where did he go? Oh, there he is! Hi, buddy! Hey, we have a friend now. Hey, he's kind of cute. I've heard something interesting happens when you go get a gravity globe. Hey, yeah, we did it. We just gotta go get the... What? Usagi? Usagi! Adventurous and playful companion who is an expert at finding shiny things when well fed. Usagi will happily point out places to check out at any planet you're on, no matter where she resides. By the way, I just have to say, tomorrow I have to go to the dentist. So, yeah, you're gonna have to be patient with me. I'm gonna go to the dentist. I do not like the dentist, but I'd rather have my teeth picked on than pulled out because of a cavity. Yeah, I'm gonna weigh it. Have suffer for about 2 to 5 minutes, or have a cavity and have it ripped out. I think number 1 is a better option. Having your teeth worked on for 5 minutes every 6 months is a lot better than having your teeth pulled out because of a cavity. Anybody want to object to me? Cavity versus 5 minutes of tooth work? My friend is with me. I like my friend. My friend is going to be my friend to the end. Apparently, I need to be able to. I need to start looking for a platform. And you look very carefully. I shouldn't be doing this. Oh, I was about to say, where the hell are these shells? They're right here. Oh boy. We've awakened the beast. Right, that's a big ass satellite just sitting here. I want to try something. I found that I heard there's something interesting happens when you put a glassopod inside of this. I think you can put one inside. Oh, what the hell? Come back! Come back! What? This actually happened. What the hell? Where are you going? Where is she going? Hey, oh. I think now she's stuck. Like, what is she trying to do? Another avatar change, nice. Like, where is she going? She's trying to run away from me. I didn't do nothing to you. I might. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. What the hell is it with resin? There's so much of it. Hi.
Before you head to Aatrox, however, go to wherever you left Usagi, or use the mission log to reclaim her, and then feed her a mutant hispine seed. Keep a couple of extra mutant hispine seeds on hand so you can keep her fed. When fed and on the same planet as you, Usagi will add nav points to your compass indicating points of interest. These are usually blue, but for the installed platforms and the other large structure we'll see in a moment, they're bright green, with the nav point for the data circuit itself being a bright aqua color. With that in mind, let's go to Aatrox. Once you arrive on Aatrox, you will want to head to Gateway Chamber number 3 on the equator. Of course, what I just said may not be helpful if you're newer to the game, so...
What's up? Is there like a event happening? I cannot stream before like 2 o'clock. I have to work. Okay, this is getting on my nerves. Nice. Sorry, I'm delusional. Okay, yep, right here. Tungsten.
Let's talk about it. First, I've seen a lot of people asking how to find the equator. The answer is simple. Just look up. See that band of stars in the sky? When you are directly underneath that band of stars and it stretches to the horizon in a straight line, you are on the equator. You can then head either directly east or west, and you will remain on the equator. There are 4 gateway chambers on the equator, so how do you know which one is number 3? Well, that won't be easy unless you have activated every gateway chamber on Aatrox, but you don't really need to do that. But for those of you who have already activated them all, each gateway chamber is numbered when you are looking at the odd stone. If you have them all activated, simply teleport to Gateway Chamber 3, open your compass, and walk a few feet to where Usagi is indicating that the installed platform is located. By the way, that's what these huge platforms are called. Installed platforms. It's right there in the mission log. Don't worry, I kind of overlooked it as well until one of the system area devs pointed it out to me. Anyway, this installed platform is unique for not only being in a fixed location across every save I went through, but it is also the only location that contains 2 data circuits. One is a Model A variant and one is a Model B variant. Pick them both up. One of them will trigger an update for the mission we unlocked a couple of minutes ago, and the other one, the data circuit Model B505, will trigger yet another new schematic mission. This one is for unlocking the Large Rover C B schematic. This new mission is going to take you to the valleys of Calidor, Flats of Novus, Plains of Silva, and the valleys of Visanya. This time, the data circuits are going to be located on massive structures called arcade pads. If you aren't really familiar with all of the different region names in Astroneer, then I have a couple of tips for you. First, every time you move from...
Alright, yeah, I gotta get Usagi. Go! What the hell are you stopping for, cart? Hello, wind turbines. thought there was dagger root on the surface. My goodness, where the hell is the launch shaft? Am I getting dementia or something? Hey, there it is. There's a lot of ammonium right here. Wait, and some of it fell over here. Yeah, it said that there were, like, look, it says there were dagger root found on all planets. Come on, where is the dagger root? Dude, I forgot how actually correct Novus's underground samples were. Even on the first level, they're nuts. Maybe I need to go to these other biomes. Maybe there's some over here. Yeah, again, it says, found on all planets. Well, I can't find dagger root. I mean, I don't mind. I hate dagger root. Dagger root's annoying, even though it doesn't, it's barely responsible for any of my deaths. Bullshit. Dagger. Maybe it's on the core? I don't know. If I haven't found any now, I'm not gonna find any later on if I'm looking the same. That's in the cell for a big boy turbine. Maybe it's on the maybe that you can find some on the mantle? I don't remember seeing any dagger route. Oh, screw this. I give up. I'm going to this. I'll go. I apparently just can't find dagger route. It said there's dagger route on all planets. Bullshit. I don't remember seeing dagger route on Novus. I don't know if it's like rare or something. Usually there's like no rare plants. It's like all the same rarity.
One region to another in
Can you be Astroneer without digging?
Hi there, I'm Captain Space
Terrain
Toaster,
tool?
and based on the fact that you're here listening to my voice, you're probably wondering one of two things. One, what even is this? Or two, how is this even possible? And don't worry, we're absolutely going to get there, but I do have some explaining to do. For those of you new to Astroneer, it's a sandbox game where you collect resources using a terrain tool that lets you shake the ground. Those resources let you make progress. I was just sitting there when I thought to myself, what if I tried to beat Astroneer without ever using the terrain tool? What if I tried to beat Astroneer without ever using the terrain tool? Without the terrain tool, you can't collect resources. If you can't collect resources, you can't even build anything. And if you can't build anything, you really can't get very far in the game. I had a couple of tricks up my sleeve, so I gave it a try.
Dynamite?
On Twitch and ended up with about 24 hours of recorded footage. I thought it'd make for a good video, but I've never actually produced a video like this before, and editing down 24 hours of footage is quite a chore. So I ended up sitting around and figuring out how to even edit this mess. So everything you see here is about 3 to 4 months old. The rules for the run are pretty simple. Start from a brand new save and get as far as you can by trying to unlock every planet. Absolutely no digging with a terrain tool or a drill of any kind. Certain glitches that would trivialize the run, such as clipping through the floor and walls, are a no-no. So with our guidelines in place, we're left to answer the question that started this all. Can you beat Astroneer without ever relying on the terrain tool?
You could probably do it, but it'd be so goddamn tedious.
As my character lands on the ground and
You
my
could
screen
abuse,
resets itself, how am I going to do anything?
dynamite.
The answer is to always be on the lookout.
Okay. I don't know how you get there. Get dynamite, start hoarding it. I think honestly, if you could try to do it, grind your way. Get a shredder, get scrap, get materials to build a shredder. Yeah, you could find. Yeah, that good. This is good. That's a good question. It's making me think. I like those questions. How would I do it? Need to look for loot. You're not getting any resources. There are some ways down into the caverns. I'd say, first of all, you need to detach your oxygenator and carry it with you.
For large ranked shuttles, solar panels, and escape pods. Just looking around.
Yes, he's got one nearby.
Littered about the entire planet like sprinkles over the world's most impractical spherical cupcake. These pieces of wreckage are remnants of other Astroneers sent by the Exo Corporation, who apparently haven't done so well. They are absolutely packed with useful items and resources, so we're just going to permanently borrow their things. I mean, as long as they don't need them anymore. The problem with this 100% discount strategy is that I'm limited with how far away I can run away from my starting base. Astroneers have a limited supply of oxygen shown on the backpack. I might be able to run and pick up items close by, but I would have no hope of exploring further away and coming back to tell the tale. I hope you have your fondue pots ready though, because this challenge run is made entirely out of cheese. Just to help out new players, every starting base...
There we go. Okay, so we got an oxygenator. We got a platform, which means that he can take the oxygenator, put it onto the platform, and move it around. So he could technically go anywhere he wants, but it's gonna be a pain in the ass to constantly haul all that the little thing around. He could go try to find a cave. In my opinion, try to find a cave that leads down. Probably get the medium generator off that. he's cute. He looks like a dog. It's actually not as difficult as I thought it'd be. I spooked him. Whoops. Sorry. Medium generator. Nice. Yay, we got Usagi. Let's go. Now we can use him. But first, we have to give him a pettins. Oh, wait, actually I'm gonna go, because I have to get to school tomorrow. School tomorrow. Nice, it's actually not bad. Jumper jet, 2 batteries, and a medium generator. That's actually kind of cooked, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna see you guys later. Bye.